Lewis Hamilton's stellar F1 career has contained some sensational drives that have proven his harshest critics wrong. Lewis Hamilton has recounted the tale of how he shocked mentor and Mercedes advisor Niki Lauda, as well as swaths of his harshest critics at the 2018 Singapore Grand Prix. The legendary Brit was slammed for partying ahead of the weekend, only to arrive and deliver one of the best qualifying laps in F1 history. Hamilton, who holds fashion among his prime interests outside of racing, revealed his first clothing collection with Hilfiger ahead of the 2018 Singapore GP, and flew out to a party in New York to celebrate. The seven-time world champion arrived at the next race amid a media storm with his critics questioning his commitment. "That's not really great preparation for a race weekend," Hamilton admitted in an interview with GQ. "So you have to be really cautious about that." The narrative was, "Oh, he's not focused. But I wasn't out partying late or drinking like that. I got to Singapore, and I delivered one of the best laps that I've ever delivered. And after that, everyone was like, oh, he can do that." Even Niki Lauda would say to Toto, "You can't let Lewis do this. This is not what a racing driver does." Prompted about the tendency of drivers in Lauda's era, including his former title rival James Hunt, to drink and smoke before races, Hamilton responded, "Yeah, exactly. But eventually, I got him to see it. Oh, maybe he can do those things too." Hamilton's pole lap in Singapore that year was a true sight to behold. Locked into a tug-of-war title battle with Ferrari's Sebastian Vettel, the Brit danced and jinked around the walls of the Marina Bay circuit to punch in a time that was over 3/10 of a second faster than that of Max Verstappen, and 6/10 faster than his title rival in third. The 39-year-old converted pole into victory the following day, before winning the next two Grand Prix in Russia and Japan. 2 wins and a podium in the final 4 rounds were enough to secure the 2018 Drivers' Championship crown from there. 88 points to the good on Vettel. Despite proving his ability to balance off-track passions and his pursuit for glory in F1, accusations of a lack of focus have always followed Hamilton around. "As I explored my creativity and also how to express myself, I experienced a lot of pushback in the media," he explained. "People just judging me. This is not how a racing driver behaves. This is not what a racing driver does. I actually feel for some of the drivers just before us, in the early 2000s. There was clearly more to them, but they weren't able to show that. But if you look at our world now, there's drivers expressing themselves differently.